Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is the first video of our book collection. So what is the book collection of the 2022? But okay, well, we're going to try how far we can go on this. So we're going to start out with the books I haven't read. Then we're going to go through the books I have read and got. And then there's going to be, at the end of the videos, there are going to be little clipses of Madam book, rest of my book collection, as I have been getting more. Excuse me, but I am filming this quite early because I want to start watching movies. I've been so freaking bored, so I'm gonna do that quick. So let's start off with this one. This is called The Dark One. This is the second book to one of my books here, which is The Never King. This is by Nikki St. Cloud. We got this in the Tide and Fathom, and this is a spicy Peter Pan novel. And Jesus Christ, it is spicy, guys. And I mean, when I say spicy, I mean, oh, it's steamy and there's a lot of scenes in it. Then next up we have the last and final book of the City of the Wishes series. This is Cinderella Telling by Rachel Morgan. I've got book 4, 5 and 6. And it's literally just a Cinderella telling with vampires, werewolves and fae. I love that. Then we have is Misruled by Heather Waters. I have the first book right here. Really love the book. It's a retelling of Sleeping Beauty, how the villain falls in love with Sleeping Beauty. And I'm really looking forward to that. So I was watching a YouTuber and I came across this series. This is the Court of the Sea Fae series. So we have book 1, which is The Dark King by C.N. Crawford. Basically a Fae princess loses all of her power. All she has is stale cookies, Elvis records and a hula hoop until this fake prince comes in and takes her away. That's all I'm going to get to. Second book, we have The Fallen King. I'm not going to read the blurb because I don't know anything else about it. And then we have The Rising Queen. Look how pretty the covers are though. I am going to go through this quite quickly because I have a ton of freaking books. The next books are trilogy, and the books I have is Before She Ignites by Jodie Meadows. And this is one of the books I've been looking forward to reading to, as it's about anxiety and stuff like that. Then we have the second book, was As She Ascends, which I love the dragon cat back. And then we have the last book, When She Reigns. So new little trilogy. I've got them in paperback, so it's just easier and they can match then. Then I have is the Beacon box, last box they gave us. This is Bravely by Maggie Steve. In fact, I can't say the name, I'm sorry, but it's just giving me Brave vibes, just because the hair and then the kind of outfit. So it's giving me that, so I wonder what that is. Next up we have is the Darkening by Sonia Mara. This is going to be an intriguing one. Literally, that's all I'm going through it. I'm not saying any of the synopsis either, guys, only because I've got a lot of books to go through and I don't want this going to sit there for like half an hour. Then we have A Daughter of Trolls by Mackenzie Catron. This was a book by Unplugged, and this was a special edition book, which pretty. And the last book in this is The Violets Made of Thorns by Jenna Chen. So this was a book that was going to be an Outcrate as well. So that is one of the books. So there's that. I am going to be in and out trying to see. I've got to go in and out trying to put the books on shelves and stuff like that. So we got to go like that. So, but anyway, I'll leave them like that for a minute. So let's start this pile, shall we? So the first book I have got is Fable by Ariana Young. So this was a really good book as well, and it's from Fairy Leaves. Of course, we get the second book, which is Namesake. Then we have a Lost in the Neverwoods by Aidan Thomas. This is a Peter Pan retelling, and I absolutely love this book. Ouch. Then we have Lore by Alexandra Bracken, a nice mythology book. Really love this book too. Then we have is The League of Liars by Astrid Skeletor. This is about a boy who wants to become a lawyer basically, and it's all come around that. So something I did not expect to read because the covers did not expect that at all. Until I read the synopsis, I was like, okay, interesting. Then we have another Fairy book, which is The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea by XCO. This was a really good book as well, and I enjoyed it. I cannot wait to see what this author writes. Then we have this book. This is called Beast of Prey by Ayana Gray. I believe there's a second book called Beast of something. I can't remember. Anyway, then we have is the Mangas. We have Blackbird Volume 1. So it's Miso. She gets in love with Tenjo and stuff like that. Volume 2. Volume 3. Volume 4. Volume 5. Volume 6. Volume 7. Volume 8. Volume 9. Volume 10. Volume 11. Volume 12. Volume 13. And then volume 14. Volume 15. Well, almost there, trust me. Volume 16. Then we have volume 17. And last but not least, we have volume 18. This was a very good manga book, and I did enjoy it also. I'm happy. I always like to read them when I want some kind of book like that. Anyway, carrying on. So we have the Defy the Night by Bridget Kemmer. I had the other books by her, but I decided to get rid of those quite a long time ago when I first got them. I think after a couple of months after reading them, I did get rid of them. But I believe there's a second book to this. I'm not actually quite sure. I might have to get myself onto that. And then the last of this pile is the City of Bones book. This is the literary version, which is stunning. So give me a second, guys. I've got now put this pile away, and yeah, 1 second. Okay, now got the second pile. So we have the second book, City of Ashes. Yeah. City of Glass. City of the Fallen Angels. City of the Lost Souls. City of the Heavenly Fires. Shadowhunters of the Downworlders by Sir Clark Gassan. Who doesn't know that? We have the Shadowhunter Codex. The Bane Chronicles. We have the Lady Midnight, and this is the third edition, and this is the Infernal Devices by Luma Great. Lord of the Shadows, which I am trying to get my hand on, but I need to get cheap. And then we have Queen of Air and Darkness, Then we have Ghost of the Shadow Market. The Red Scrolls of Magic. Lost Book of the White. Chain of Gold. Chain of Iron. Cannot wait to find out what the third book is. I want it now. Tales of the Shadowhunter Academy. Then we have the Twin Tales by Catherine Doyle and Kathleen Webber. Then we have the Stardust Thief, by Chelsea Abdullah. Dead Girls Can't Tell Secrets by Chelsea Ichosa. Sorry, dog was barking. Then we have These Violet Delights by Chloe Gong. I Violet Ends by Chloe Gong. A Shanghai Romeo and Juliet. Then we have The Devouring Grey by Christine Lane Herman. The Deck of Omens. The Drowning Summers. All of Us Villains by Christine Lane Herman and Amanda Foodie. Then we have Is Blood Skion by Deborah Failer. Destiny Sora with Fire. These Deadly Games by Deanna Arbon. So this was a good one. I kind of want to find out what other books by her. 6 Crimson Cranes by Elizabeth Lim. Cannot wait to get that second book. Hotel Magnifique Q. I can't say that word, but Emily J. Taylor. Then we have This Vicious Grace by Emily Theda. This Golden Flame by Emily Victoria. An Arrow to the Moon by Emily X.R. Pan. The Warlord by Jenna Shea Water. We have The Heartless by Jenna Shea Water. Melisse by Heather Waters. We have Written in the Moonlight by Isabel Isban. The second book to go with it, Written in the Starlight. Her new book that came out this year, Together We Burn. This book was so fun. Dragon Fighter with flamingo dancing. Master of One by Jaden Jones and Danny Bennett. Then we have Storm and Fury by Jennifer L. Altmarchout. This is the only series I like so far from her series. And then we have Rage and Ruin. And then we have Grace and Glory. So I have to keep changing chopping. Next pile. So we have The Bright and Pale by Jessica Rubin-Kowalski. This was a really good book. It was a Russian mythology. Folklore. Wrath and Mercy, which came out this year as well. Then we have A Forgery of Roses by Jessica L. Olsen. Really like this book. It was really interesting. Then we have Jade, Fire and Gold by June C. L. Tan. Then we have Darling by Kay Akram, another Peter Pan retelling. Then we have Murder of Crows. Then we have Neon Gods by Katie Roberts. This was a very smut kind of thing. Then we have Bone Cries Moon by Catherine Purdy. I'm waiting to see it come out by them. Obviously Bone Cries Dawn. Then we have Shielded by Kaylin Flanders. Then we have Untethered. Then we have Kingdom of the Wicked by Kerry Ascalo. I can't say her name. Then of course we have Kingdom of the Curse. I do have their third book coming, Kingdom of the Feared. I just cannot wait for that book. Then we have Is Daughter's Smoke of Bone by Laini Taylor. Days of Blood and Starlight. Dreams, God and Monsters. We'll flip over that one. Then we have The Longing of the Lone Wolf by Lena Pushkrashki. Don't know. Then we have The Bone Spindle by Leslie Bender. I know there's a second book coming out and I cannot wait for that. That's like a Sleeping Beauty retelling, pretty much. Then we have These Hollow Vows by Lexi Ryan. I have the second book coming out, I believe. Then we have What We Devour by Lindsay Miller. Good book as well. I am intrigued by that. Then we have Forest of Souls by Laura M. Lee. I'm hoping something else is coming out by this author. Then we have Broken Webs, which is by the same author as well. We have Lake's Edge by Lyndall Clipstone. I've got the second book coming of this, Owl Crate. Then we have Is Luminous by Mara Rutherford. Sorry, I can't pronounce that properly. Then we have Is Enchantment of Ravens by Margaret Robinson. One of my favourite authors so far because of this book here, Sorcerer Thorns. Love this book so much. Then we have Is Vespertine by Margaret Stone. Then we have is Into the Blooded Woods by Martha Brockenbrough. Then we have The Gilded Ones by Nanny Ford. Then I did get the second book, which is The Merciless One, but because they're not different, they are completely different sizes, and it's kind of probably annoying a lot of people. But hey ho. Then obviously we've got The Never King by Nikki St. Crow, first book to the and then we have the first 5 volumes of Cato St. Janine. I'm trying to find this on DVD. And volume 2, volume 3, volume 4, and volume 5. We have the first 3 books of A City Wish, which we've got the Memory Thief, the Vampire Trap, and the Moonlight Masquerade. Then we got the Percy Jackson series by Rick Warden, so The Lightning Thief, The Sea of Monsters, and The Titan's Curse, The Battle of the Labyrinth, and The Last Olympians. So if I'm going quick on these, I have to. Otherwise this is going to be a long ass video. Then we have Wicked As You Wish by Rin Puko. I cannot wait for the second book to come out, and it's going to be so fun to read. The Return of Disney. The Night We Burn by S.F. Kosa. Then we have the 4th edition from Fairyloot, which is Ember and Ashes by Savati Tahar. Then we have is Torch of the Night, Reapers at the Gates, Sky Before the Dawn, and then we have the 12 volumes of Sakura Hymn, which I love, volume 1, volume 2, volume 3, and volume 4, oh, I bet she knows, volume 5, volume 6, volume 7, and you've got there, volume 8, volume 9, yeah, volume 9, volume 10, 11, and 12. Okay, then we have is The Violet Season by Sarah Waters. I love it. I'm getting more into the adult fiction books. This was very good. King of the Battle and Blood by Scarlett St. Clair. I really enjoyed this book as well, so I cannot wait for the second book. I believe this is the second book, yeah. Then we have A Serpent and Dove by Shelby Maheen. I love this book by Fairyloot Edition as well. We have Blood and Honey, Gods and Monsters, very reflective. Then is She Who Became the Sun by Shelley Parker-Chan. This is like a Mulan retelling. Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. I just got the second book to this, which is lovely. Oh, Daughter of the Moon Goddess by Sue Lin Tan. Just got the second book of this too as well, which I'm very happy with. Then we have The City of the Dusk by Tara Sims. So I really enjoyed that. That was quite surprising. Then we have is The Shadows Between Us by Trisha Leverseller. This is one of my favourite books by this author. I read this in one sitting and I loved it. Then we have is Blade of Secrets. I believe there's the second book of Meg Iron. Then we have Only a Monster by Vanessa Len. Then we have Victoria Ariad by Ren Breaker. And then we have Incendiary by Zendaya Confidova. And then we have Illusionary. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys when all the add-ons come in. Bye. Okay, what up guys? So you know I'm going to be filming this quite early. I've been filming my collection haul quite early, so I've got all my books and all my other DVD review collections and everything like that all filmed, ready to go for the end of the year. So I am going to be adding on videos to each one that if it corresponds to each one. So the first one that I'm filming extra of, which I have to remember which slide is for which because it's going to be a pain, is books. So this, I basically at the end of my book collection, I gave you the books that I was still currently trying to go through reading. I am now currently reading, well, it will change, The Dark King by C.N. Crawford. I'm currently reading that. But then these are the 3 books I have recently got that you've probably seen in my monthly haul set. So the first book is this one. This is Blood and Snow by Rochelle Workman. So this is a Snow White retelling, basically. Well, it's not really a Snow White retelling. It's about Snow White but becoming a supernatural creature, something like that. And then the next one is going to be Blade Breaker. This is the second book to Realm Breaker, by Victoria Aveyard. So I literally cannot wait to get this book read. So all these books are going to be books that I will be reading. So going from my thin book to a big book. So this is only book 1, by the way, of the Blood and Snow. There's 12 books, I believe, I need to get. That's not good. And then the final book that I have got was from Owlcrate, and this is The Drowned Woods by Emily Lloyd Jones. It was definitely from Owlcrate. Yeah, from Owlcrate, and I love it. It's so cool. The oceans will rise, a kingdom will fall. And it's nice and white as well, so I do like that. So that is the books that I've added on for to this time, and see what else will arrive. Yeah, I'm really excited. Okay, that's the books. Now I've got to do another one. Okay, in the last video, to top this off so you won't see me the same thing, we have my books. I have been addicted to books lately. I've been getting grab as many as I can. I've been trying to get the releases that came out this year. So that is my still plan. My plan is to basically my main focus is going to be get the books I own, like the second book or the authors that I have, and they've got new books out. If I like what their books are, that is my main focus. And then I will see what the books that came out this year on my list as well. So I have actually got one of the books that came out this year, and I really want to get this. And this is called A Flicker in the Dark by Stacey Willingham, and this is basically a murder mystery kind of, I believe. I don't know much into it. So on the back it says Chloe Davis' father is a serial killer. He was convicted and jailed when she was 12, but the bodies of the missing girls were never found. His crimes stalks her like a shadow. With the family torn apart by her family's crimes, Chloe moved away to rebuild her life. Now she's a respected psychologist in Baton Rouge with a loving fiance, but she can't shake the paranoia that it might come down crashing. So then, obviously, on her anniversary of her father's crimes, Chloe's worst fears come true and a girl she knows goes missing. So the horror starts again, and I literally cannot wait to find out what has happened. I feel like straight away I'm like, is her fiance involved in this? That's where my mind's going. I wonder what's going to happen. So I'm really, really like, I thought it was going to be a smaller book than that, but it's a junkie. I wasn't going to get this until next year, but it was available, and I was like, I'm going to get it. It's the second book to the Jenna Showalter's book. This is the second book to Heartless. This is called Ruthless. So yes, it is like a small book. It's like the size of my head. Literally the size of my head. So I literally cannot wait to read this. Jenna does some smart reads as well, and I love Heartless. It was a really good book, and I cannot wait to read Ruthless. So now I finally got the second book. I think this is only... I think there's going to be quite a few, actually. It says, Forbidden, Powerful, and Ruthless. Makai the Unwilling, the Fey King of the Forgotten, can tame even the most violent beasts. Fought on the battlefield, their iron-willed warrior considers his soldiers his family, and will stop at nothing to reclaim their land. Given for war with saddest enemy, he is disciplined and focused into a feral beauty he encountered a long time ago, wanders into his camp. There is another paragraph, but I'm going to read that because I don't want to be spoiled much. So I cannot wait to read that. Next up, we have book 2 and 3 of the Neon God series. So we have the second book. This is the Electric Idols. I've heard so much about this already, and I love it. So this is obviously the Dark Olympus series. He was the most beautiful man in Olympus and the most deadly. In the ultra-modern city of Olympus, there's always a price to pay. Psyche Demetrio knew she have faced Aphrodite eventually, but she never expected her literal heart to be at stakes, or for Aphrodite's gorgeous son to be one ordered to strike the killing blow. What? And with Katie Wobbett as well, her first book when I read Neon Gods, that was smart reading there as well. So, dang girl, like, ooh. And then obviously we have the third book, which is called Wicked Beauty, also by Katie Robert, and hell yeah, I cannot wait to read this book as well. She was never ours to claim. In Olympus, you either had the power to rule or you be ruled. Archelaus, I can't say the name, I'm sorry, Callus, may have been born with nothing, but as a child he vowed he would claw his way to his poisonous city in a circle. Now that converted role has opened to anyone with the strength to claim it, he and his partner, Patroclus Photos, plan to compete and to double their odds of winning. I cannot wait. And then a new book series I have decided to grab is this. This is called They All Had a Reason, and this is called Michelle Leathers. So this is like a murder mystery. I have got the second book coming as well. So it's a rumour, a secret, a lie, and murder. What more do you want in 4 words? I'll let you read a little bit. 16-year-old Charlotte is convinced her life would be perfect if she could only pass the one obstacle holding her back. A girl named Bellany Silverfield, who seemed to have it all: beauty, popularity, power, and the boy of her Charlotte's dreams. But when Bellany is murdered, Charlotte's life doesn't get any better. In fact, it gets more worse. Charlotte worries that her search to gather evidence, rumours of motive will make her a prime suspect. She is forced to question the loyalty of her closest friends and place her trust in the boy she barely knows. But one of these people is definitely lying to her. So I literally said, like I said, I've been getting myself so much more into murder mysteries now. I don't know why. So why fantasy is still there, murder mysteries are very my way. That's all I gotta say. So that is the books I have got for the moment. So obviously there might be more that you might see, since this is only September that I'm filming this. So who knows what's the next lot I will be getting. So who knows how big the pile will be. It depends on when I can film. When I can film, that's when something's going to be uploaded. Pretty much. I have stuff pre-recorded, but that is mainly stuff, other bits, but yeah. But anyway, that is everything for the book reviews, and that's everything I have for the 5 videos that I've done. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys next time for the next, how many videos I've got next. Peace, bye. Hello, continuing on for my next video that you might not see because it won't be together. Haha. It's going to be my book series that I have claimed to get more of. Can please, thank you. I don't want that spilling on the floor. So I have 6 books. 6 books. So I have read the first book of the 7 Magics Academy series. So this is book 2. We have The Fate and Magic by Rachel Worksman. So I didn't realise it would be in different series. I just kept the camera. So this one is about Snow White still. So we're still going to have Snow White. The 7 Magic Academy is a school for supernatural and omits a select few, including Snow White, because fairy tales are real, but before the happily ever after, there will be blood. Snow has become her worst nightmare, a blood-sucking vampire, but that's the least of her problems. Her 7 extraordinarily hot neighbours are throwing her 16th birthday masquerade, and she will have to wear a dress. Despite that, Snow enjoys herself until the leader of the vampire hunters arrives, determined to slay her. I'm not going to read any more of that because I want to know more. So this is obviously about Snow White. She's playing a vampire. I'm like, okay. A Disney character becoming a vampire. Cool. Then we have the 3rd book, which is called The Queen of the Vampires. Apparently this is still going off Snow White. As a vampire, Snow White is part of a supernatural world bigger than she managed. Why can't I say that word? I don't know, because I can't read. More than a few of her extraordinarily hot neighbours aren't just human either. What? Hello? I'm getting intrigued because the first book we find out some disappointing news. So in the second book, if I ever find out that you may have some of my emotions. And then we have book 4. This is called Deadly Witch. Cinderella has secrets so big they're dragon size. So we have a book about Cinderella now in the series. Okay. Cindy is Snow White's best friend. She's also a witch and a good one too. But when secrets about her heritage are revealed, her life is thrown upside down. Ah, that makes more sense. So Cindy's a witch, but now Cindy's shorter for Cinderella. Interesting. Then we have book 5. The Royal Witch. So we're still going off by Cinderella. Isn't every day Cinderella proposes to the man that she loves, but to save her land, Cindy just does that. Okay. Then we have book 6. So there's 10 books. I have book 6 here, and this is called A Vampire's Lie. Once upon a time, there was a vampire with wings and a genie who loved her. Can you guess the story? Can you guess what Disney movie that could be? Born of the Seven Magic, Jasmine is different in every way, including the noxious wings on her back, courtesy of the Seven Magics and the original vampires. But she wants to be normal, to be a regular teenage girl. So you have Jasmine, who has wings, a Cinderella that's a witch, and Snow White who is a vampire. What could you get more of that? This was up my alley. I love this. And obviously I had to get the third book. Over There, Vicious Darling by Nikki St. Crow. She belongs to the Lost Boys now. So if you saw in the second book, when I did my review, finds out that Peter Pan's shadow went into the darling of Winnie, and she has now become basically an evil Winnie bitch. So I'm intrigued to find out what steamy ass book this book is going to give us. Because damn. Literally, the Dark One has finally accepted me just in time for everything to change, because Vane's brother, the crocodile, has just arrived on Neverland soil, and he's not alone. He's brought with a member of the royal Darkland family, and they want Vane's Death Shadow back at any cost. Of course, Peter Pan, Vas, Cass, and Bash, they're all familiar with war, but war isn't easy when love is on the line. I know these vicious Lost Boys would do anything to protect me, but what if I'm the one who needs saving? As the power shifts on the island and shadows are claimed, all five of us have to let go of who we are if we have any chance of becoming who we are destined to be. This sounds really good. So I cannot wait to find out what steamy ass 16s we got in this. I'll just leave that there. It's going to be something I have to read last, because I read my books in order. I don't know why I just read my books in order. It's probably just ADHD on to that top. But anyway, we have our books, and that is everything for crap. Didn't mean to do that. So we have these books. Yay. And that's annoying. Or the side, I just remember seeing that he has 3, 2, this one has 6, and then the 2 ones don't even have any numbers. That's a pain. But yes, that is everything for the books ones. I hope you guys enjoy. Next up we have anime, so yeah, bye. Hi, welcome back to the channel, guys, and today we have next lot of books. So this is from my October monthly haul, stuff like that. So let's get into it. So we have these Twisted Ones by Lexi Ryan. Look how pretty it is though. We have these crescent moons. We have these. And then, boom. We have all this artwork as well. You can see more detail in my monthly haul. So go and check that out. But yes, these Responds. Then I have is Beast of Ruins by Anya Gray. This is the second book to Beast of Prey, which I'm so looking forward to reading. Finally got it as well in paperback. Next series, yes. Also going to the next book is All of Our Demise. This is the second book to series of All of Us Villains, all about a game, and this is by Amanda Foody and Christine Lynn Herman. So that is all the 3 books I got for our monthly haul for October. So we'll see you for the next November one, and then hopefully for December. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today we have another books. So we have 2 books that I have got from stuff that I can film so far. So I'm like the days I can film is the days I can film. So let's get into it, shall I? So the first book is going to be A Forest for 5 Billion Door Clipstone. So this is a book I got from Alcrate. If you want to know more, you can simply just go to my October haul, no, November monthly haul, not October. And this book as well. So this is A Soul to Keep by Uphel Rain. This is the Duskwalker Bride Part Book 1. And it's like a hefty book as well, and a big, look at some of the bloody words are. So that's going to be fun to read, but that's going to be fun. Okay, so that is all the books for this episode. I've got 2 more videos to film in this, so bye. Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today we have another books. So we have 2 books that I have got from stuff that I can film so far. So I'm like the days I can film is the days I can film. So let's get into it, shall I? So the first book is going to be A Forest for 5 Billion Door Clipstone. So this is a book I got from Alcrate. If you want to know more, you can simply just go to my November monthly haul, not October. And this book as well. So this is A Soul to Keep by Uphell Rain. This is the Duskwalker Bride Part Book 1. And it's like a hefty book as well, and a big... Look at some of the bloody words are. So that's going to be fun to read, but that's going to be fun. Okay, so that is all the books for this episode. I've got 2 more videos to film in this, so